Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome to today's Wild Rift video. In this video, we're going to be taking a trip through the jungle with, in my opinion, one of my favorite and one of the strongest junglers to play right now in solo queue. Yes, I'm talking about the one, the only Shyvana. Shyvana also got a recent change in patch 3.4. Basically, when you get 400 stacks now on your passive, instead of getting health, you now gain Omni Vamp, which means you're going to get extra physical vamp, extra magical vamp, and extra true damage vamp even from that as well. So it works really well with Shyvana's kit because she does AD damage, she does AP damage, and she can even deal true damage. Also works really well with the Conqueror rune. But for the build for Shyvana, you want to go for a more carry orientated build with Shyvana. I see some people go for Divine Sunderer first item, especially in competitive, because this is definitely a lot more safer option and a lot more tankier option. But I think Trinity Force just is a lot better overall in solo queue because it gives you a lot of great base stats. It also gives you a lot more carry potential with with Trinity Force. Spellblade passive as well. Every single time you use an ability, you auto attack afterwards, you deal more damage, which is also very nice. And the Rage passive gives you extra movement speed when you auto attack champions, and when you get a kill, it also grants you extra bonus movement speed. There is going to be a lot of movement speed in this build because the main reason is that Shyvana does struggle sometimes, especially when she doesn't have her ultimate dragon form available. She finds it a little bit difficult walking up and trying to auto attack enemy champions, especially onto the back line. So with the extra movement speed that we'll get, and with the extra movement speed from the second ability, it will allow us to gap close, get on top of the back line, and deal the damage that we need to. Then after Trinity Force, we want to go for more attack damage and more attack speed with Blade of the Rune King. Also gives us a little bit of physical vamp. The Rune Strikes passive and Drain passive are absolutely great. You know, Rune Strikes attacks deal bonus physical damage equal to percentage of the enemy's current health on hit. And also the Drain passive, again, more to do with movement speed. Hitting a champion with 3 attacks or abilities deal bonus damage and steal 25% of their movement speed. So you're stealing the movement speed, so you're gaining 25% movement speed, and you're also reducing the movement speed of enemy champions. So really, really nice, again, to allow Shyvana just to move around a lot more freely, and also to reduce the movement speed of enemy champions, so they find it a little bit more difficult to create a distance between yourself, between Shyvana and themselves. For the boots, Plated Steel Caps is great. You can also change this to Mercury Treads if you're against a lot of AP damage or a lot of crowd control. In terms of boots upgrades, I think Gargoyle Stone Plate is the best option for Shyvana, especially when you ulti in with your dragon form. If there's 3 enemies around you, boom, you just activate Gargoyle Stone Plate, you get a huge massive shield. But there are a lot of good other options. Righteous Glory is also very good. Meteor Chant is also not too bad. You can either go for Redemption if you want to give your team a little bit of extra healing, but I think Gargoyle Stone Plate is just the best option. And then after your two core items, I feel like Trinity Force and Blade Rune King are both your core items. After this, you can kind of be flexible. It kind of depends on the situation of the game, depends how much gold you have, and also depends on the enemy team comp. If you're against a lot of magic damage, highly recommend to go for Wit's End. It's not really a tanky option for Shyvana, but it gives you so much more extra damage. Gives you a lot of attack speed, gives you that magic resistance, which, as I mentioned, is really good against magic damage. And then you have the At Wit's End passive, which means that basic attacks deal 15 to 80 bonus magic damage, and while below 50% health, dealing damage to enemies, champions heal you for 100% of this effect. So more healing, more damage, more attack speed. This is what we want to go with Shyvana, because in solo queue, you want to be the carry. You're not really too worried about being a tank or being a frontline or anything like that. Shyvana, you want to be the carry. You want to get as many stacks as possible, as quick as possible on her passive, and you want to be the main carry for your team. You then have Death Stance. Death Stance can be built as a third item if you're against a full AD comp, because it gives you the armor, you get attack damage and ability haste. You have the Cauterized passive, which 35% of the physical damage received is dealt over to you, over 3 seconds as true damage. So you're not going to get that instant burst of damage straight away taken to you. It's going to be dealt as true damage over time. But the great thing is that when you get a takedown, it cleanses all of Cauterized's damage that you're going to be taking, and it restores 10% of your maximum health over 2 seconds. So instead of taking damage over time, that'll be completely gone if you get a takedown, and instead you'll heal 10% of your maximum damage over maximum health over 2 seconds. So great item for Shyvana, especially when you're jumping in onto the back line. And then a bit more of a tanky option, Steris Gauge, 400 health, gives you 50% base attack damage. which because melee, because Shyvana is a melee champion. The lifeline passive as well, damage that puts you below 35% health grants you a shield equal to 75% of your bonus health that decays over 3 seconds. And then triggering the lifeline passive, increase your size, increases tenacity, which means that any crowd control that goes towards you will be reduced for 8 seconds. So very, very long amount of time. We have a few other situational items here. Guardian Angel, I think, is still great because you're able to resurrect and come back to life if you do dive a little bit too far forwards. Thornmail is really good. Thornmail can be swapped out for Mortal Reminder. This is basically your anti-heal option. If there's a lot of healing on the enemy team, you can go for Bramble Vest because there'll be a lot of champions hitting you. Or if you feel like the enemy team is not focusing you a lot, you can just go for Executioner's Calling because you're going to be auto-attacking a lot. You're going to be dealing a lot of AD damage, so Grievous Wounds is there to reduce the enemy's healing. And then if you want a more tanky option, if you don't want to go for Wit's End, if you want a more tanky option, you can go for Force of Nature as your magic resist item, or you go for Spirit Visage because increases all the healing, regen, and drain effects on yourself by 30%. That means the Conqueror healing. That means the Omnivamp as well from Shyvana that you get when you get 400 stacks. Blades of Rune King healing. You have a lot of surprisingly quite a lot of healing with Shyvana, so I think Spirit Visage is also a great item. Moving on to the runes, Conqueror is your go-to rune for Shyvana. There's not really any other option for Shyvana, but it works really well. You know, you can get the stacks very, very easily. You gain bonus AD every single time you gain a stack, and at full stacks you gain Omnivamp, which again, it stacks on top of the Omnivamp from the passive that you get when you reach 400 stacks for Shyvana. So great rune overall, gives you more damage, gives you more healing. Just overall works out really well. Triumph as well. Triumph works in hand in hand with Death Stance as a great rune. Champion takedowns restore 10% missing health. So not only are you going to get the healing from Triumph, you're also going to get the healing from Death Stance when you get a takedown. And also you do 5% more damage to enemies below 35% health. So this will help you a lot when you're chasing enemy champions. When they do drop below 35% health, you'll deal with that little bit of extra damage. For the Resolve tree, I think it's very, very interesting. There are quite a few options. Hunter Titan is really good if you're against a lot of crowd control. You can also go for Bone Plating if you're against a lot of combo damage. But I think another good one is actually Ultimate Shield. If you're going to play aggressive with Shyvana, if you're going to ulti in with Ultimate Shield, I think this is great because it gives you that extra shield. Because Shyvana doesn't have any crowd control or anything when she uses her ultimate, I think Ultimate Shield can work very well. You can also use this to escape and gain a shield when you escape, but I think most of the time it's really useful when you're going in. But I think most of the time I do go for Hunter Titan because Shyvana, when she walks forward, she doesn't really have a lot of dashes or a lot of mobility in a way. So I think reducing the enemy's crowd control and getting tenacity is really important for Shyvana. And then for your fourth and final rune, you can go for Demolish if you want to focus more on ganking and focus more on lanes. You can push out the lane, get Demolish procs, and get gold from that way. But with Shyvana, I think the best thing to do is just farm up, get as many stacks as possible. Obviously gank when you feel like you have the opportunity because champion takedowns still give you a lot of stacks to your passive. But I think Pathfinder, gain the move speed in bushes, gain move speed in the jungle, and when in the river, allows you to move around the map a lot quicker, allows you to just clear through the jungle, move around the map, and it's just very, very helpful. And then for your spells, we have Flash and Ignite. For Ignite, I like to go for Blue Smite because it reduces the speed, reduces movement speed of enemy champions. Red Smite, not really that helpful. And then obviously we need Flash to flash away to safety or to flash in for the killing blow. But that's everything for Shyvana. Like I said, I haven't played a few other roles. Obviously I've done a lot of support videos, a lot of AD videos, but we'll carry on to do them sort of videos. But I do want to try and breach out and go through some other roles and show you all my builds for other roles. So if there's anything you recommend, let me know down in the comments. And as always, enjoy the gameplay, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next Wilder video. Peace. I have a playlist. If you do !+ playlist clash, then you can have a look at my playlists.
On wings of fury. Minions have spawned. The quiet before battle.
Don't leash! Your lane's there already! Holy moly. My god, people do not read patch notes, chat.
On wings of fury.
Kind of scary that people don't read patch notes.
Suffer my fury. smell fear.
Kind of scary.
They see their end. They have faced nothing like me.
Things on me.
The rage.
Hopefully I can get some 400 stacks this game. Have a look at the Omnivamp that you get.
The quiet before battle. Top turret is under attack.
That's fun.
Enemy slain. Enemy slain. Enemy slain.
Well, unfortunately, I lost the blue buff because I smited it before. It's kind of unfortunate.
I smell fear.
It's a little bit unlucky. I was just trying to smite it before so I could clear it quicker. Didn't think that Riven would also be there. Kind of sad. Our bot lane got kills though. That's pretty good.
They have faced
Oh, Sona didn't go a support
like
item.
me.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
The rage. Without remorse. By the blood of my father, I will end them. Enemy slain.
Okay, that wasn't too bad. They could have gone better. It also could have gone worse. Oh, wait, he's invading? What's he doing? He's a madman.
The rage.
Hey, there you go. My Q is leveled up already. Or evolved, or whatever you want to call it. Take this camp and go back to base. Maybe not.
They see their end. They have faced nothing like me.
I think we can find this. I think we can fight this dragon. I definitely think fighting this dragon is doable.
On wings of fury.
Woohoo! Let's go!
Killing spree.
Any dragon takers?
Enemy.
That's not good. I'm dead for it, but it's fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, I get so many stacks. I'm on 195 stacks already. I am really, really strong. I don't know if this guy's done Rift Herald or not.
Without killing spree. By the blood of my father, I will end them. I smell fear. They see their end.
I have a smite diff chat.
Without remorse. The rage. They have faced nothing like me. By the blood of my father,
Another smite diff.
I will end them.
Show us the vamp. The vamp is only when you get level 4 ulti. Or level 4 passive, sorry. That's the only time when you get the vamp.
Of fury, the rage.
So I need to get 400 stacks, basically. Iron kill? Oh, so close.
The quiet before battle.
So close. I nearly got a kill there. What's up, Korean? Welcome, welcome.
I smell fear.
The fuck?
Without remorse. On wings of fury.
Oh, I'm such an inter. Fine, I still got him, but I'm still an inter. I still got him, but I'm still an inter with the ulti. I also need anti-heal. I definitely need some anti-heal this game.
They see their end. The quiet before battle.
Oh, we can go for next dragon. How many stacks are we on? Oh, we nearly had 300 stacks.
They have faced nothing like me. The rage.
Okay, this is going good. Should I just go Wits End this game? I actually feel like it's a Wits End game. Soraka, a little bit of magic damage. Mundo also does magic damage. Brand is the most fed at the moment. It's kind of unlucky.
They have faced nothing like me. They are nothing before me. Suffer my fury. I smell fear. The wind. The quiet before battle.
Oh. I guess he just wants to ulti in and kill himself, I guess. I have no idea what that guy was thinking. I had no idea at all. Right, we did it 400 stacks. That means we get the new Omnivamp for Shyvana. All we need is this red buff now. And now we're at 400 stacks. We're extremely fed. There we go. We have our ulti upgraded, which now means we get, was it 12% Omnivamp? Does it say here? Yep. Oh, 15% Omnivamp. So now we're pretty much unkillable at this point. We are pretty much unkillable at this point. I'm pretty sure I can just 1v1 anyone. 15% Omnivamp, chat. 15 juicy percentages. Yeah, Kai, so you don't want to 1v1 me again. No, 14 as well, I just realized. Okay, I guess I die. Cool. I mean, I guess I don't really have any armor, so... Well, that was unlucky. That's, a little bit unfortunate. Just back, team. Come on. You need to fight. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? I didn't ulti. You know, if I ultied there, I would have killed them for sure. But I didn't ulti. I ultied way too late for some reason. I just thought I could kill him without, I don't know. Well, you know what? It doesn't matter. It's fine. We're still insanely strong. I don't know what my team is doing. Okay, we're chilling. Hey, Clue! Thanks for the raid, bro. I appreciate it. How are you enjoying the new support items? Thank you, Clue. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. Hopefully you're enjoying the new support items. I haven't played support yet, but I'm guessing it's kind of pog. Want to do another smite fight? You ready, chat? Another smite fight victory, even though it wasn't really a smite fight. Come here, buddy. Yeah, baby. Come here, bodyguard. Come here. Whoa. That Omnivamp, baby. The 15% Omnivamp coming up huge. Woo. And you think you're dead. Well, we just end here. Can we end? That is the question. I think we can. Yep. And yeah, let's go. Support is Gucci. I can imagine. I can imagine support is really good. Let's go. Oh, that didn't work out too bad. Early game was a little bit rough, and that solo kill that Riven got on me was a little bit rough, but other than that, really, really good game. MVP performance, Juggernaut. What does Juggernaut even mean? Secure takedowns while taking massive amount of damage. Wow. 935, 24,000 damage. I mean, I didn't really get to test the Omnivamp that much, but you could see that I got a lot of healing from the upgraded, from when I was ulting with my E. And when I was poking with my E. Wait, is this... Oh, I thought it was... Okay, thank God it's not highlights video. I didn't really want highlights video. That's still pretty good, though. 935, 25,000 damage, most on the team. Good game, good game.